Mark here. Welcome to Mark My Words. Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me today a man that I call the Steve Jobs of right-wing thinking.
God.
That's a marketing phrase for you, Curt. A man who is, in my opinion, but I'm completely serious about this, a man who is, in my opinion, the most important intellectual in the world today, and one of the most important, if not the most important thinkers of all time. And I know he would say he stands on the shoulders of giants, but he really does take the knowledge we've accumulated and the lessons we've learned and that we must learn from history and from all the science we have about humanity today, and he ties it all together with a nice bow on top. He's really teaching us how to more fully appreciate the good things we've had and the good things we've done in America and Western civilization, and then he's teaching us how to defend those good things better, and at the same time how to cast aside some of the mistakes we've made and do a better job of defending against those mistakes so that we don't make them again, and just how to take our society to another level and more effectively defend that which we value as grassroots right-wingers. So he's a person that I'm so glad we have on our team at this crisis point in our history. And before I came across him, I understood that we had problems, but I did not really know how to solve them. But after I dove into this man's material, I realized it is possible to solve our problems in such a way that our descendants don't have to go through this again, or at least there's far lower risk of it. And that is absolutely priceless. Just briefly on his professional background, he was a technological principal in 2 legal research firms and then built and sold a number of companies in the Seattle area. He describes himself as someone who reads a lot. That will be quite obvious when you listen to him. And he says he is probably a very good CEO, but that what he's doing now in regards to his intellectual work is far more important than that, and I would completely agree. I would say the world needs this man right now. We, the grassroots right, need him and his insights right now. He is the founder of the Propertarian Institute, which you can find at propertarianism.com. And you can support the Institute on Patreon. If you search for the Propertarian Institute, you'll find it. And I would strongly encourage you to do so because I believe that what this man is doing is, and I mean this without any exaggeration, the most important work in the world right now. And in my experience, he's also just a very real, down-to-earth person who genuinely wants to do everything he can to save our nation, our people, and our civilization from destruction at the hands of our enemies and set up our descendants for a much better situation. So, Curt Doolittle, welcome. Thank you for what you are doing. Thank you for being here, and it's a great pleasure to have you here today.
God, I'm like so flattered. I don't know what to. People accuse me of being arrogant, but it's actually posturing. Now I'm kind of humbled. I might be speechless, which never happens. Anyway, thanks for having me on, John, and I want to shoot back. Thank you for your work. I was going to start out with, John, thank you for your work. But now I don't think I can do it justice. Anyway, so what are we going to do today?
So we are